In Pine Grove, PA, there's a new course that has almost everything you could ask for in a disc golf course. Today is the day of the most recent stop on the Mr. Disc Golf Tour as we cover the Winterfest event. To see who finishes on top, stay tuned as Disc Golf Monthly starts now. Welcome to another edition of Disc Golf Monthly. We're in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania at the Twin Grove Disc Golf Course for the 2013 Winterfest Disc Golf Tournament. Hello everyone, I'm Carl Cubbage and I'm joined by fellow disc golfer, the legend in Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine. Jimmy, it's cold, it's icy, fitting for a Winterfest. It should be a good event, but tell us about this great course we're going to be playing on.
This course has been fresh in the ground about 6 months. It's built right on a campground. You can go camping, play some disc golf, just have a good time. It's very laid back, very technical course. The TD is actually one of the course designers. And like I said, it's just sort of a fun little course.
And what can we expect to see in terms of the layout, Jimmy?
There's about 5 or 6 open holes, and a couple of those are must-get deuces, I think especially for these groups. The rest of it is very tight. The footing may cause a couple of those little slips, to happen. The course is really raw. So I think if you get off the fairway, you're going to have some problems.
Well, sounds like we're in for a good time here.
Yeah.
It's maybe slipping along. But before we catch some of that action here at this event, we're going to go down to the previous round highlights and see how they're throwing them here in the ice and the cold.
Jason Davis drive on hole 15.
All right, Jason pumps it out there. Nice throw. Good landing. Daryl Zimmerman putting on hole 15.
Right off the basket. Owen Hillman driving on hole 12.
Wow, there's a big rip there. Breaking back around in a nice dry patch. John Murphy putting on hole 15.
Nothing but chains. Steve Bro driving on hole 7.
Steve sends it up high. Turn it over to the right. Just around the cabin. Nice landing. Steve Bro putting on hole 7. It's a long one.
Big putt. Bill Kish driving on hole 16.
All right, Bill sends that one up nice and high. Starting to break back to the right. Nice landing. All right, Devin Frederick putting on hole 13.
Straight in. Devin Frederick driving hole 16.
Devin with a good pump, and that's staying right on line, right down the middle. Not far away from the basket. Great shot. And that's it, folks, for the previous round highlights. All right, Jimmy, that was a great previous round highlights. Surprised to see such long putts in these conditions and some great drives as well.
Yeah, I think the putting is going to be the really most critical thing. I mean, you get a couple little slip-ups, hit those putts, it all saves.
Well, Jimmy, a real treat. We're going to see 5 players that we haven't seen on Disc Golf Monthly before, showcased in the final grouping here for the last 18 holes. And who are we going to see today, Jim?
First, with a 48, Hank Hendry from Bloomsbury, New Jersey. Second, with a 50, Aaron Fahey from Bluebell, Pennsylvania. Third, with a 50, David Viscami from Exton, PA. Fourth, with a 51, Andy DeFranzo from Coatesville, PA. And fifth, with a 52, Chris Frederick from Warfield, Pennsylvania.
Wow, that's quite a field, and we'll have to see how they fare. What do you think it's going to take, Jimmy? You talked a little bit early about, putting being a key, but this course. What's it going to take in these conditions?
The guy who can stand still and deliver might really have an advantage here because in the first round it was really, really icy. The second round was still a little sloppy and wet. Like I said, you're going to have some things on the ground. Just may cause some footing problems. The guy who can stand and deliver might really have an advantage.
Great. Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to catch all of the action here at the 2013 Winterfest. Please stay with us. Grab some hot chocolate. All right, folks, here we are following 5 players in the last round here at the 2013 Winterfest. We've got a good group here. We've got Hank, Aaron, David, Andy, and Chris. 2-stroke lead there, Jimmy, by Hank. As we start on hole number 2, this is basket 2, par 4, 525 feet.
Yeah, this is really the only par 4 out here. You have to really set this up in just before the wooded area or just slightly in.
Our leader with a nice flat rip.
Just like that. Now that's
right down the middle,
it.
Jimmy. Let's see if Aaron can put some pressure on. 2 strokes back here. All right, he's going to have an interesting stance. David Viscami.
Nice smooth flick shot.
Nice and low.
There's a way to get a little bit past those. I mean, but you're risking a lot more.
Andy DeFranzo. Wow, big pull there. Tails off to the left. He's going to have an interesting second shot. Chris Frederick. Another nice throw here as they start off the final round here at the event.
There's a little stream there that's OB just before the basket.
It's just a great look at the hole.
I think he's a little short of the stream.
David had to just pitch it out.
Yeah, they're actually trying not to make sure they don't get OB. It's about the only OB place on the whole course. Aaron's going for it.
Our leader, Hank Hendry. See if he can take the local route through there, Jimmy.
That is an awesome shot.
Big jump putt, had to just skirt by that tree, sitting okay.
So Chris was safe.
You can see the OB is just beyond him.
Yep.
Wow, he does a high cut shot and almost put it in.
Ooh.
Oh, caught a tree. I'm not sure about that one.
Nice run by Aaron.
Very nice.
Come on! Yeah!
Big
Wow,
putt
that's
by
a great
Andy.
shot there. He's psyched. A lot of people would call that a gimme, but not necessarily so, Jim.
No, I mean, when you're just cold and everything, you're just not playing the same mentality and everything. Some of your hands may be slipperier. You know, the disc is harder.
Okay, we've got a birdie and 4 pars there, and 3-stroke lead by Hank. Moving on to basket 3, par 3, 254 feet.
It's just a nice little right hyzer shot.
High cut shot.
Just like that.
There's another good view of the disc coming right in. Wow, right there. Up, caught an early tree.
Yeah, that's what a lot of these little wooded holes are like. You can drive most of them, but if you miss, you can get pretty bad quick.
Nicely done.
So 4 out of the 5 drove the hole.
Let's see if David could thread this one through. Trying to hit that high cut shot. Nice putt there. Andy down by the water once again. And he converts again.
Wow. And he's actually the only sponsored player of the 5 here. Sponsored by Dynamic Disc.
Great setup. Nice pace to the disc there,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
nice putt.
Good form. Yeah, I saw him step on his mini, but he backed off of it just in time. All right, we almost had a star frame all birdies, but a bogey from David as we move on to basket 3. I'm sorry, basket 4, folks. This is a par 3, 271 feet.
What you saw in the last hole, you're going to see a lot of. These are really small fairways, but they're all drivable holes. If you get these clean, there are birdies waiting to happen.
Caught a tree there at the end. A little kick to the left.
I'm kind of thinking too.
This hole isn't quite as dangerous as the last one. As long as you hit that first gap, you're fine. It's more around the basket where...
All right, another one off to the left a little bit.
Ace run.
Wow,
Oh,
skips and hits the basket.
Nice shot.
I think you may be right, dude.
Kick right off the tree.
I'm anxious to see how the players play, too, with being filmed. This has got to be like their first time any of them have been filmed while playing.
A big jump putt. Looks like he was a little bit short on that one. Mistimed his momentum, Jim. Good view of the basket here. Just underneath it. Cut left. Is Andy going to strike again?
This is a big one.
Jump putt. Just a little bit of cut on the disc and a cut away. I think Andy needed a little water there near that stance.
Yeah.
Good head-on view of Aaron putting here on his third throw. Solid chains.
Aaron's actually a really good player. He's been playing a while around the Philly area.
Chris is in. Birdie and 4 pars there. We've got a 3-stroke lead by Hank. And we're moving on to basket 5. This is a par 3, 263 feet.
There are a couple holes out here that are you would think they're distance drivable, but they just can't be reached. This is one of those holes. With the 90 return, it's just almost an impossibility.
Guess you just want to get to the turning point.
Yeah, you want to try not to risk it, too. Basket's sitting on a slope, so there's just no reward, really. Like that.
Lifted off and caught that tree. Yeah.
Okay, unless you get completely lucky.
And got right through. It's a nice dog-leg hole for sure, Jimmy.
It is. It's a tough little layup too because of the way the slope goes away from the basket.
There's a very interesting stance there. Now, Aaron's got a little work. Right there.
So Andy actually has the birdie putt when I said there wasn't one.
For the 2.
I think he was a little farther than I thought he was there too.
Look at that focus.
There it is.
Canned it. Nicely done.
What we were talking about before, on a shorter course, these putts just, I mean, they can be game savers.
Nice hit.
Nice one. Just puts it dead center. Pars around there, Jimmy, as we move on to basket 6, which is a par 3, 331 feet.
Okay, this is another one of those holes. It's almost impossible. Just the way that the hole lines up.
Wow, an early tree from Chris on
Yeah.
that one. All right, checking out the footing there at the end of the tee. Yeah, we'll hit an early tree.
Yeah. Aaron's got the right idea though, because of the way this thing curves around. The only real way to get to the basket is with a flick shot that will come back.
Back down.
Just got
Wow,
a bad
big kick to the left.
Yeah. He got another little kick there. See if David can nail this. This is a tough hole.
Threads it around.
Problem with the pro is she a 331-foot hole is to try to place to get the 3.
Wow, that's a tough early tree. No regrouping there. He's just going to go and hit it again.
Yeah.
Keep going.
All right, good
nice
recovery.
shot.
Nice overhand. Caught a tree there, but that thing was zipping. Tails off a little bit to the left. And he's got to stretch around on this one.
Can leave himself with another long putt.
That's tough to stretch way left and then throw the
Yeah.
high cut kind of to the right.
And I don't know how
There's
many.
a lawn dart right
yeah,
there.
I don't know how many these players are used to this course either.
Big jump putt.
Nice
Wow.
run. Andy with another big
Wow.
putt.
Nicely done. Wow, almost came out the back, but it stayed.
Yeah.
Nice putt.
Yeah, these holes are really hard for pros when they first go to see the hole. You know, if you go to a course like this, because you got a 331-foot hole, you're thinking birdie instead of playing it. Maybe
Right.
go ahead and play a little more conservative and get your 3.
Our leader looking at a bogey here. Could that be an opening for the rest of the field? Aaron is only 2 strokes back. All right, we're moving on to basket 7, a par 3, 364 feet.
It's the first of 5 open holes. 2 of them are pretty easy. You almost got to get 3 out of the 5.
Great look at the disc flying there.
That is a nice shot.
Super camera work right there near the basket.
There's a couple of low limbs there that you either have to go around or come under like he just did. And he's going to try to come under him too.
It's a higher shot, starting to tail off to the left side.
Yeah.
You got some work to come back for that one.
There's that big outside
Bring it
Anheuser.
back in. Should flex back out. All right, little skip away. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Just starting to take off and go to the left.
Yeah, a lot of these baskets really like have slopes away from them pretty hard. I think that got away from him a little
Yeah,
bit.
a little grip lock on that one.
He got lucky there. Look, got to kick back out. Stay.
All right, a little bit of a skip away. That's going to be a tough one to pick up. See Andy going up the slope. Wow, puts it right there.
See how quickly you can fall away from those baskets.
Just caught the chains as it missed on the left side. Our leader looking for the par here after the bogey on he had the last hole. Oh, right off the top.
So this is going to give Aaron a tie if he can make this. And
Here
he
we
does.
go. Well, look at that, Jimmy. We have a tie here. I hope the wheels are not falling off the bus. Let's see if our previous leader, Hank, can hold on if Aaron's going to take him. It's basket 8, par 3, 486 feet. Game on, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is a big throw. I think there's some optical illusions too around some of these baskets. This one and a couple others. I don't think it's as downhill as it looks. 'Cause I know some of these guys can throw pretty far. And you can see how it goes back up.
Right.
You don't realize that you're at the basket looking back.
Definitely a pretty hole.
Got it turned.
Making a break back.
That gives him a putt. It's a little guardian tree down there too. You can't be dead in front of the basket.
All right, you got to wonder what's going through Hank's mind as he's dropped 2 strokes in the last 2 holes. But he launches that one out there nicely.
Didn't do it either.
Andy with the jump putt.
I thought he was going to get another one there. Aaron's playing it smart. That tree is a lot bigger than it looks to get around.
Just missed.
A little high.
All right, he misses. Wow, nice putt there.
Deuce. That's going to tighten things up. Nice putt, Andy.
Solid, good form. Okay, we got a birdie from David and all pars. We still have a tie at the top. David and Andy not too far back.
No.
Chris not too far back. All right, basket 9, a par 3, 260 feet, Jimmy.
These next two holes are gotta haves. They're wide open. Everybody can reach it. If you don't get these, it's just mentally bad.
Basket perched right up the top of the crest.
Looked like a nice shot. Even though it's uphill, this thing still only plays about 300 feet.
And he reaches down low and gets a good rip up there, skip up the hill.
I think Hank has to get these next two holes. This is just, he's let it slip away a little bit.
Sends one nice and high,
This
cutting
is a nice
back.
shot.
All right, he's right up there. He'll have a good look. Wow, just off the number sign. That was a good move. A little frustration there.
Yep. And you can see it. You don't hit a hole like this, it is not, you know.
You're really counting on those.
Yes, and you just know you're getting
Up
filled
off the top of the basket with a
roll
little
away.
tough roll. Aaron's solid, right in the center of the chains. Hank with the birdie. All right, our leaders with birdies. It's tight here, Jimmy.
Yeah. Chris's bogey there, it's got to hurt, though. That's the type of thing that will just suck the wind out
On
of
to
you.
basket 10, which is a par 3, 350 feet.
This is slightly downhill. The only problem with this hole is that it's blind. There's a little crest, and once you cannot see the basket. But once again, all these guys, it's wide open. It's a get hole.
There's a really nice shot there.
Yep.
Valet parking. Not bad at all.
Nah, Hank's probably got a 25-footer.
All right, he's got a little work there.
And he's a little wide.
What a way to spend a camping trip here, huh?
Yeah, it
Jimmy,
is.
have the disc golf course there for you?
It's pretty cool, actually. I mean, it's a nice little vacation getaway.
Big throw up high, cutting back. He's going to have a little bit of work on that putt. Low shot with a big skip.
Yeah, see, the biggest problem about not getting these is that the rest of the course is so tightly wooded. It puts so much pressure on not making mistakes. You know, you made the mistake on the holes that you thought you were going to get. Big
David
putt.
pours it in. Another birdie
Nice.
from Hank. And Aaron matches it with a birdie. As we got that fight, they're coming down the stretch here. It is tied up, folks. What a battle. Basket 11 is a par 3, 431 feet.
Okay. This is definitely an optical illusion. It looks like it's downhill and it's easy reachable. 430 feet. All these guys should be able to reach this. Watch how it doesn't happen. I was shocked by this hole.
Yeah.
When you get on the other side and look back, it looks downhill. There's just something weird about this.
Yeah. High shot there. That's going to break back.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Good distance on that one. Oh, he's got a look there. It's going to put some pressure on Aaron. That's going to fade out.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
And he cranks a low one out there, and that stays down the right side.
Chris probably needs something to happen now, or just it isn't.
It's a low one out there back to the center.
Yeah.
All right, nice shot there.
It took me 2 rounds to realize how long this hole was. It really did. It just.
It's a nice approach. Let's see, can he hit it? Wow, he gave it a good run. Right here, Hank can take the lead again, outright. Solid
Big
dead
putt.
center chains there.
That is a nice deuce.
And he's in. Good form. He finishes there. Well, Hank is back on top, only by a stroke, so it's going to be a horse race to the end, Jimmy, as we move on to basket number 12. This is a par 3, 261 feet.
Yeah, Andy and Dave are going to have to make a move like in the next few holes, or they're going to be sort of out of it.
Get clean.
Caught an early tree. Here's an opening for Aaron. Like a little slip on the pad.
It's a nice shot, though.
All right.
Yeah. A little early.
And he caught a tree.
And he got a nice little kick out of that, though. I think he went out as early.
Tree and a kick left. David's got to wind his way through there. Well, a little frustration there. jump putt. Puts it close. All right, a high shot. Right off the number sign, it was a good run. See if Aaron can pick up the birdie here. And he does.
Yeah.
Puts
Tied
the
again.
pressure back on, Jimmy. Look at that. They're tied again. Boy, we've got a great match here by these competitors as we move on to basket number 13. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick break. And I know you're all on the edge of your seats, so stay with us.
Every time an adult gives up on our kids, every time we surrender to the belief that their future is out of our hands, another child is left behind. I'm General Colin Powell, and I don't believe in giving up. That's why I'm asking you to join America's Promise. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you can do something important. Pull your weight.
Hi, I'm Val Jenkins, and you're watching Disc Golf Monthly, the show that brings you one step closer to the exciting sport of disc golf.
All right, hope you filled up your snack bowl because we've got a barn burner here. Basket 13, par 3, 264 feet.
This is another one of those probably got to get holes for these guys.
Oh, an early tree.
Yeah.
Could be an opening for Hank to get back in it.
Nice shot.
All right, yep. Just past the basket. Wow, little grip lock, early tree. Just got to be can't overcrank them here, Jim.
You can reach. The problem starts to become you can reach everything, and you just know you have to start getting them.
Yeah, that's a nice throw down there. That's another one that looked like it was overcranked, Jim. Just too much pull. Can Aaron get out? Wow, that was nicely done. Good recovery there.
He needed that to stay. But the worst thing you can do is start getting bogeys on the little 270-foot holes.
Right.
That.
All right, Andy got caught up in a tree. He's still got some work here for his par.
And he needs another one of his big putts.
And that tails off. Could be the turnaround hole right there, Jimmy.
Yep.
Nice putt. Softly in.
Yeah, still 6 holes left, though. I mean, it's...
Oh, it's still tooth
yeah.
and nail. Let's see what how Aaron responds. Andy with a good finish on that putt.
Oh,
just
Aaron
squeaked
almost
that
let
in.
get
So
away.
we've got a one-stroke lead by Hank, and you got to wonder what's going through both their minds here, Jimmy, as we're coming down to the end. We've got basket 14, a par 3, 279 feet.
Well, the rest of the holes are all wooded, and you know as well as I do, you can get quick little changes in here. So
this is where the tee and technical comes in here on a course like this. That's a nice delivery on a forehand.
Yeah. Get around. Yeah, kick left a little bit.
Some of this has to do with course knowledge, too. Now, like I said, I don't know how this course hasn't been in the ground much, and I don't know how much these guys have played the course.
Damn, that thing pans.
Nice shot there.
Yeah,
That
Chris
looks
just
like-
needs to get some things going just to
Good look at
stay
Andy
in
here
this.
trying to get the deuce. Nice birdie, no change required.
He's hit some nice putts. Problem is he just keeps leaving himself with all those putts.
Get it?
You know, he's
Nice.
been really smooth on these slow motion putts.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Hank's dialing it in. Nice deuce there. All right, Aaron with a par, so we see a two-stroke lead. Let's see if Hank's going to keep the accelerator on or if Aaron can catch him. We're moving on to basket 15, par 3, 249 feet.
This is really uphill. This is a difficult shot. There's actually a hyzer shot.
Get around it. Crushed it. Big skip, big skip. Oh.
Early tree, and it rolls back.
Yeah, they
Tough
all,
break there.
they all look like they're taking the left or right. Look, I think Aaron's thinking about which way to go, which way.
Yeah, he's certainly surveying the airspace.
Nice rip, though.
No sound is a good sound.
It is in the woods.
Up, little tree there. You know, Andy really explodes off his drives and his putts.
Yeah.
In contrast, David almost, it seems like slow motion, but he puts them right there. It's a high one, a little bit wide.
Nice.
Solid shot
putts.
there. Chance for another birdie. Pours it in again.
Yeah, the two layers are just now walking away.
Yeah, I like that style of slow motion looking putting.
Yeah,
That was close.
There it is.
We looked at each other on that one. Okay, it's still a two-stroke lead here by Hank, and we still got a good run. See what Aaron can do. Basket 16, par 3, 294 feet.
This little Anheuser here.
Oh, get off it.
Oh, he got so sneaky.
Look at that one right
Wow.
there near the basket. Looks like a lineup for another birdie.
It's always good when you say something, Juice.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That was money right out of the hand.
Keep turning.
Nice answer to that.
Turn. Hell yeah.
Ace run.
Nice.
Good run there.
You won't stop playing enough to let it hit.
That was smooth.
Yeah.
All right, that one's not too bad. He's got a good look.
Yeah, you can see there how the tees are all wet and almost icy there.
And then that one drifts away to the right. He's going to have a little work. David's in. Nice putt. We almost had a star frame, all birdies, but it's still a 2-stroke lead.
That's a tougher hole than they made it look.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you
Basket
right
17. This is a par 3, 276 feet.
It's a righty hyzer, but the basket sits up to the right a little bit at the very end of the road. And that's about as well as you can throw a backhand at this.
Look at
That's
that.
awesome.
Wow.
It's hard to ride that road and then not
Yep.
do that.
And there's, yeah.
Either that or skip away to the left. I think Hank may have spent the night here or something.
That was definitely a great shot. All right, just behind the tree. There's another one caught up in the little trees there. See if we can snake it through. All right, caught the tree. Boy, what a tough look for Aaron here. He's trying to
Yeah.
find a way to.
It's going to get dangerous. He made a nice shot,
Nice
though.
out, but what can you do when Hank's looking right at his next deuce? Nice move there.
Hank made that look a lot easier than it was.
And he gets another birdie. The birdie train rolls on, Jimmy, for our leader. There it is, starting to walk away here. Well, barring some problem here with basket 18, which is a par 3, 232 feet, I think we can see the outcome.
Well, he still have hole 1 left, and hole 1's a pretty hard hole. I don't know if he got through or not.
I didn't hear anything on that, Jimmy. He should be all right.
Aaron will definitely have to pick up a stroke on this hole.
He's got to make a move. Another good sign. No noise. No tree.
noise. It's a tough little shot, though. In 232 feet, it felt like it played longer when I played it, and you are throwing up over a hill and then back down into a valley. To keep that disc straight is, I thought the best bet was the tomahawk there that Hank threw, but we'll see. That might have been a nice kick for Chris. Maybe not.
Oh, maybe it could have been worse.
Yeah.
All right, not too bad. He wasn't that far away.
Yeah. Hank did hit something.
Hank in the same area. Wow, almost put it in.
Okay. Aaron's
Right
going to
here.
need this.
Oh, no, he had it. Just jumped out. Boy, what a tough break there.
Yeah.
I thought he had it solid, too.
That would have at least given him a chance to.
Yeah, going into
instead
the
of
last
jumping.
hole. Yep, you never know when you get a 2-stroke swing. So it's 3 strokes going in the last hole here. This is basket 1, a par 3, 438 feet.
This
Got
guy-
a tough one here, Jim.
This is a tough. This turn is quick off the tee pad, and it's through a little gap. And that was a crush.
And look at that roll.
Nice.
Still up. Look at that.
Gives him a birdie chance. That
Nicely
would be
done.
a big birdie on this hole. Hank just needs to stay out of trouble.
All right, a little bit to the right.
Aaron needs to shake that putt off and just go ahead and get second.
And he stays on the right side as well with Hank. Flexing back. Nicely done.
One of the problems on a course like this is someone could get hot and start, and run up from behind you.
Oh, yeah, we don't know what's happening in the back cards. That's a good point there, Jimmy.
You can't. There's no need for Aaron
and we've got some named players in the hunt in the back as well.
Yeah.
Wow, nice shot there.
The backside of this is the same as this side. It can be really brutal.
That looked like a roll away.
As soon as
you called it.
But I didn't mean to.
You can see how far down
Yeah,
Hank is over there. The basket's right on the crest there, and it breaks on either side.
Yeah, that was just a smart layup. Wow, Aaron ran
just
at it.
Off. I got to say, Aaron was in the hunt.
Yeah.
He was putting the pressure on.
That one putt that fell, I mean, that's just disc golf.
Well, there you go, folks. We'll be right back to wrap it up, but we've got a winner, Hank Hendry, to 2013 Winterfest. Well, Jimmy, that was a great round. Hank held on for the win. Had a couple of bogeys early, but that stretch of birdies, he had a nice stretch at the end, was fantastic. And Aaron, no bogeys, and he was hot, but just not enough to overtake the leader.
Yeah, Aaron really made a huge push there, and looked like he was really about to really maybe jump ahead. Hank just got hot and shut him down. I mean, give it up to him. He won the tournament. Aaron, didn't blow it or anything. Hank just out and out won it.
Yeah, that's the way you like to see it, Jimmy.
Yes.
That's for sure. Well, Jimmy, you can't say enough about folks that put on these events of volunteers, and I'd like to really single out Mike Salt,
Yes.
known as Mr. Disc Golf. Not only was he the course designer for this event, but he's a premier promoter of the sport and organizer for events. So when you go to an event that involves Mr. Disc Golf, you got to pre-reg to go to that event because he's got quite a following.
Yes, I mean, he fills almost every single event that he even touches around here.
Well, we salute you, Mike Salt, and all the other folks that do the best they can for disc golf, the volunteers, folks that get the course ready to go and help with events. Well, that's all we have for this month's edition of Disc Golf Monthly. I'm Carl Cubbage for the legend, Jimmy McIlvaine. Disc Golf Monthly, the show that takes you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.